everybody. How are you? I hope everybody is well. I am working on prompt 9 from Etta's Scrapping It Up to Yes, I am. I'm that far behind, guys. I tell you, getting a new job at my age was kind of, when you're young, you can start a job and you're just fine. But when you're my age, it's not that easy. But anyhow, I'm there. I'm doing it. But there is no spare time in my day. It's a busy job. So, to say the least, I now barely just have time enough on the weekends to craft. So, with that being said, I'm going to change up my schedule a little bit, and I will post in upcoming videos how that'll look. You guys will be right there with me, okay? All right. So, prompt 9, faces, and I went through one of my old Life magazines and I found this. This was some sort of an ad. I'm not even sure what this was meant to be, but it was in there. And then I found this lady, and she's my face, right? She's going to be the face. And then she has a job. She's going to be the face you see on TV. Wow. I think his little other hand stayed on the glue, I guess. Oh well, he's a puppet. He suffered not, guys. All right. So then I've got this TV, which is going to go over the top. And it's that simple. Okay. I have to really be careful because these are the honest to goodness, genuine, bona fide vintage Life magazines from, I think, the 60s and 70s, I want to say. And I remember, true story, when I was just a kid, there was a woman, a very elderly woman, who lived down the street from us. And she had, I honestly think it was an outhouse, but it was filled, like not a used outhouse, but an old outhouse turned storage shed. But anyhow, there's my faces collage. Isn't that cool? So this has become sort of just a glue book, yet journal book, where you can still journal in it, but cool stuff here. So anyhow, yes, my brother and I discovered it because the door was open and we could see all the magazines in there. And we ran to her door and knocked and said, we see all these magazines. What are you going to do with them? She told us, you kids can go look at all of those magazines you want. You just go and have fun. Just make sure, she was telling us, just make sure you don't leave me a mess. Clean up after yourselves, put the magazines back. And they were all Life magazines, Nat Geo magazines. I think that was pretty much it. But we would disappear, right? We would get up on Saturday morning and head down to her place, mainly in the summer. It's too cold in the winter. And we would be in there looking at those books. And we wound up sorting them by what we'd seen and what we hadn't seen. And that kept us busy pretty much the whole one summer, if I recall. We're going to put a couple more things in here just because it's not a collage unless it has several pieces of stuff, right? And I thought she was cool too. So anyhow, yes, we had a grand old time looking at all those magazines. And then, and back in those days, you had our book report due. You had to have a book or a magazine, like the Life magazines and the National Geographic were perfect for book reports. And so we would tell her, can we borrow X amount? Oh, take them. Just take them. So we'd get the magazines, take them home, do our book reports. And look at this. Tang, can you imagine? Do our book reports, and then I have no idea what became of the magazines, because we relocated and they did not come with us. That I know. Okay, let's put some Tang in here. Oh, we used to see Tang commercials, Kool-Aid. So yeah, this was kind of a cool find. These I got at a yard sale. I don't even remember the price, to be honest. It wasn't much. But it's been great for we were there for a while doing 10 page. You had to get your stuff from a magazine or your scrap pile, and so I'd come through here and get some of these pretty cool ideas out. So I don't know. There we go. Gotta kind of put them where they don't go over her. Actually, I'll do it this way. I'll put one here and then one there. That's how we'll fix it. That's how we'll fix it. Anyhow, so it was kind of cool to do those magazine swaps too. All right, so I'm going to put these two in, guys, and we're going to call it quits. And I think I'll name this page Nostalgia. You know? And there we go. Perfect. You put this guy right there. He'll fit. All right, so thank you all for tagging along. And sometime this next week, like I said, I'll be changing up my channel a little bit. Nothing drastic. But I just got to get caught up, and I think I found a way to do it. All right, look at that. There we go. Faces. The face of Tang. The face of Postum. I actually liked Postum and Ovaltine. And then we've got Our Lady in the face of Santa. So there we go. We are done. We have 5 more prompts to go in this book. And then you guys remember scrapping up 3. I am not very far in this one. I've only gotten 4 done. There's our seed pack. There's our tags. That I just put in there there was another tag, and here was the 3rd tag. And then our fabric pocket and our leaf collage page. And that's it. That's as far as I've gotten in here. But this one was a fun one to build, let me tell you. All right, guys. So I will see you in the next video where we have some more prompts done and caught up. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.